Hello folks, welcome back to another Hobby Saturday. This week I am painting the tower from Frostpunk. It's the tower depicted in the sort of iconic artwork here. A huge coal burning furnace that can heat an entire city. But you probably already knew that. Every Saturday I'm going to share some painting progress. I only really had one day to paint this week. So no more Witcher monsters this week. I'll probably be working on them all weekend though. So there'll be a lot to show you next week. So I filmed the entire process. I'm still working on being able to do this effectively, and I don't really have the energy for a voiceover for like a lot of it. So what I did is I put it to music with some helpful text along the way so you can know about color pigments and stuff, mostly the colors that I've chosen. I think you can clearly see what I'm doing there. I was a bit messy with this one, especially when at the end with the Nolan oil and stuff. The purpose of that is this is a coal furnace. I don't know if you've ever worked in a place that burns coal or seen a place that burns coal. It's extremely dirty, very dirty. And I imagine all the precipitation and stuff from the snow and things would be collecting on that coal dust and just kind of making it a big mess all the way around. So I went really messy with it, really try to stick on the theme. I hope you like it. I'll be back at the end for some more thoughts. I'll see you then. Just right off the bat, I wanted to let you know this primer is a lot more silvery than I would typically use. I had a gunmetal primer that I primed it with, and it got a little sticky. I wasn't sure what to do about it, and I didn't want to strip it, so I just primed over the top of it with another primer I had, and it was a bit more silvery than my first try, but I can still make it work. As with any painting project, I try to get my palette going, and I just pulled every metallic color I had and just kind of examined it and thought about where I might want to use them. I had a vision in my mind of what I wanted those colors to really look like, so I started with the furnace and just worked my way out from there. folks, thank you so much for taking a look. It's a pretty cool little tower. I don't think I showed it in the end, but I did paint the little improvement that you can make. There's this piece too that you can put in the tower. I guess at some point you can make an improvement so it holds more cubes. The point of this tower, if you don't know what Frostpunk is, the point of this tower is you drop cubes in it and it collects them, and however many come through all the way to this little tray in the bottom, then that's the amount of broken that this thing is. It's a cool little model kit. It is not going back in the box. I'm going to put this on display because I just want to look at it all the time. I'm very, very happy with the way this came out. The clock's a little weird. I just kind of picked an arbitrary color that was not metallic to be the clock face. I was going to do white, but I wasn't sure. Like, I knew I was going to be pouring a bunch of black wash on it and stuff like that. So I decided to go with just kind of an odd khaki. That's called khaki gray. I actually took some of that gray and I mixed it with the metal color that I was using for the pipes, and I used that to make the whistle, so that the whistle would be kind of made of this similar materials, but would be maybe slightly different color. It all comes through in like a really subtle, definitely industrial looking tower that will look great in the middle of my Frostpunk table. Now I just need to read the rules. I've been reading and reading and reading and rereading the rules, and hopefully I'll have a video up about Frostpunk very soon. There are a bunch of these companies that sell these things shaded. You can get these things pre-shaded. I think the last time I checked one of those things, it was like $70. But I got to tell you, a can of primer and some Nolan oil, and you could do most of that yourself. It is really not very difficult. In fact, companies like Awaken Realms that make these deep pitted things so that their sun drop that they sell you will look better. I mean, they literally make their models so that other process that they do, that little dipping process, will look better. You can do that at home. I painted all of Nemesis in about a week, and be sure to check out that video. Really easy to paint with those contrast paints and those pitted things and stuff like this. This was just, it was just metal. It was just different colors of metal and a bunch of wash on top of it. That's really easy to do. In fact, you could have painted this whole thing gunmetal and put a Nolan oil wash on it and probably saved yourself. I don't know how much the pre-shaded towers cost, but it's easy. You can do it. Add a few more colors and it's even better. So that's my advice on that. Thank you folks for checking it out. If you want to see more Hobby Saturday stuff, there's a playlist right here. Please subscribe. I'd love to see you again. I'll be back with some Witcher stuff next week. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.